Hello, Deryl. Uh, it's Julia again. Look, this may take some time to get through here, but I'd like to go to 206 and 36 of your latest creation and talk a little bit about what it is you're trying to say. I've had some observations here that lead to quite a few questions, and some of this I relate to what I've been hearing from others over time. You will mention in this segment that you've been on the YouTube for some time. Plenty of people have shared their observations about your behaviors, your actions, some of the things you've been involved with, and as I listen to this next several minutes of your content, I must say it just really raises a lot of questions here about your involvement, the things you tend to get yourself deep into, and where it is your mind is actually going here on YouTube, what it is you actually seek to accomplish on YouTube. And so let's get started, and maybe perhaps you can come back around, clarify some of this, and we can take it one step at a time, okay? Let's get going.
And people, and I'm going to say some names right now.
Okay, now this is something I've already noticed that you do very often say a lot of names. Perhaps every video that you make, you are continuously saying many names. Not just one, not just two. Usually it's somewhere around 5, perhaps 6 or 7. And you say a lot of names, and this is something that I think is a continuous pattern for you. I know that it's been nearly 3 years in the runnings. You've always said names. So let's get after it and let's see what names you are bringing up here 3 years into your run of saying names. Let's go ahead, dear.
They do not understand. They do not understand about what I'm talking about, and they never will.
Well, now, and in some people's defense, because I'm not sure exactly why you don't question this yourself, my last video showed clearly why some of the things you say are not understandable. You're perhaps trying to make people understand, but I've seen that it may take multiple efforts from you to go back and create these understandings, because, like my last video points out, what you covered in about a 3-minute period was completely not understandable. So let's see if you're going to make anything understandable now. I feel like I'm starting to get at least one thing understood, and I'll explain what I mean by that here in a moment.
These people, I'm going to talk about YouTube channels that are problems to me.
You have problems with YouTube channels. These YouTube channels are problems for you. Oh, Circle K would like me to come back. Okay, let's go ahead and get on with your problems.
They're problems to the channel that you love. Trump 2024. Deryl, me, they're problems. These are people that are problems. They don't understand what we're talking about.
When you say what we're talking about, is it what you're talking about, or what they're talking about, or what you all are talking about together? Because all I see is you blocking people, and then you claiming that you're being attacked and infected, and oh Lord, it's like the sky is falling. You seem very troubled. Very troubled. I'm noticing this already. I would like you to take a deep breath, Deryl. Take a deep breath. Okay, let's carry on.
They don't understand that. Diana X.
Okay, so you're mentioning names. I think we have this for the record, right? I mean, you've mentioned names for 3 years, and then you wonder why you're talked about by other channels, and then now these other channels are problems for you, and do you see how this doesn't really balance out? I mean, dear, you talk about others, and then when they talk about you seem to lose your mind. Why is it you're losing your mind, Deryl?
Diana E. E. Her last name is E. I may go farther than that with that.
You may go farther than that with that. You know, Deryl, I listen to many people. There have been many people suggest that you've been involved in going much farther with many things. So this idea that you may go farther, well, it's quite likely that you will, isn't it? You've been going farther for a long time. And you see that when you go further, you draw more animosity towards yourself. And you see, these problems are created by you and you alone, dear. Your little 3 hours that you spent on the internet today has accomplished nothing more than creating more problems for yourself. And now you're seeking to make those problems worse. Is this your mission in life? Create more problems for yourself and then scream victim, Deryl? Now let me tell you, I'm getting very disappointed here with your actions.
Depending on her reaction. But I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough of the lies. I've had enough from Diana.
Okay, let's see here. Let's cover this. Now, you've had enough. You're up to your eyeballs in it. You're just maxed out. You've had enough of lies. Can we cover any of the lies that you're suggesting that this person, Diana, has been telling? Can you validate or perhaps concrete for us in some way that this Diana has lied? Has she lied to you? Has she lied to the world? What's going on, Deryl? What's going on? I'm seeing you as again, somewhat inebriated, somewhat deranged, very out of your mind here. You're going to need to bring some credibility to the plate if you're going to accuse people of lying. Because you're claiming that you've had it up to here. You're at your wit's end, dear. You can take no more. And it's all the fault of the Diana. Deryl, you see how you're making yourself out to be a victim here. But without facts. Without any facts whatsoever. Please bring your facts, Deryl, before you start getting hostile towards others.
If she wants to be doxxed, I'll dox you.
Oh, good heavens, you're going to dox people. Now, this is another thing. You're threatening to dox, and, this is something I've heard from many people, that you've been very involved in quite a bit of doxing over time, and it seems to be something you love to do. Or at least you've done enough of it to where it's quite clear that it somehow is satisfying for you. But here you are threatening it, deliberately threatening it. Deryl, are you trying to lose all the support from your viewers? No one in their right mind could support you at this point. Look at you. You're unhinged. You're threatening people. You're acting like a vulture. Deryl, you must pull it together. You've sat in your apartment for 3 hours today talking to your computer. and you're full of anger and threats and rage. Daryl, what's going on?
I'm not ready to do that right now. But if you want to keep going with the lies...
Please, Daryl, what lies? Specifically, who's lying? What's the lie? Daryl.
With the lies. And going on live streams. Then I'm going to dox you.
So, if the Diana person goes on live streams, you're going to dox her? Oh, what an ultimatum, Daryl. What an ultimatum you've put here. Huh. I'm quite disappointed, Daryl. I hope you're self-reflecting here. Are you trying to rule the airwaves, telling people what they can and cannot do? Daryl? I thought you were a believer in freedom, and freedom of speech and things like this. What's going on with you here?
Worse than you ever imagined.
Ooh, goodness. This is frightening talk. You're being very threatening and frightening, Daryl. I don't like this. This is trying to scare people here, Daryl. Daryl, I thought you were a man of honor and integrity and America first and things like this. I mean, what kind of America are you trying to make here? This is scary. This is frightening, Daryl. You must somehow perhaps get up and go to church with B on Sunday or something.
So get fucking ready. Now, the second one is a lady in Georgia, phone spy. I've had enough. Same thing as Diana. I've had enough. This lady in New Jersey.
Okay, you've got two ladies on the internet in which you've had enough. The second one, you didn't really elaborate on what it is that the second one has done, and didn't really provide any evidence of what the first one has done. You're just simply rambling here, Daryl. You're just picking out names out of the hat that you have an issue with and making it somehow a means to justify some sort of vicious intent that you're clearly illustrating here. You're illustrating vicious intent towards others with no merit or facts to back it up here, Daryl. You should report yourself. You should report yourself to some authorities, Daryl. You're losing control. You're losing total control.
She knows who she is.
Okay, the lady in New Jersey knows who she is. Well, that's good. That's very good. I mean, Daryl, I know who I am. Do you know who you are, Daryl?
For God's sake, the thing that holds me back. What holds me back?
Hold you back from what, dear? Hold you back from what? What is it that you're holding back from? I see your vicious intent is well on display here, and you're holding back. I assume you're holding back your vicious intent. What is it there? Would you like to outlash? Your outlash, what is it? Where's it directed, Daryl? You've named three people. You're three people that you're somehow holding back and threatening and carrying on with this vulgar behavior on the internet over 3 hours in your apartment. Daryl, this is getting disgusting. I'm getting further disappointed here.
About the lady in New Jersey. She supported Trump.
Okay, so if they supported Trump, you hold back. If they did not support Trump, you do not hold back. Is that how this works? So your behavior is based 100% on people's political affiliations? Is that the America you want to carry forward with, Deryl? Your entire behavior is going to be based around people's political affiliations. This is concerning, Deryl. Quite concerning.
But yet she attacks me. So
Now, Deryl, attacking you, can you please explain what the word attacking you means? Because is it just that anyone, if they disagree with something you say, that is deemed as an attack in your mind? I mean, is your mind that feeble? Are you feeble-minded? Someone disagrees with you and you interpret it as an attack and therefore justify your own attacks? What is it you're dealing with here mentally, Deryl? I mean, are you under any observation program? Your mental diagnosis, is there an observation program underway to see to it that you're not worsening in your condition? If your condition were to worsen, Deryl, and your mental state were to degenerate to a new level, would there be a policing agency to monitor you to make sure that you are not harassing people or stepping out of bounds in your displays of public behavior on the internet? What if you were to go over the line, Deryl, with your harassment? You know, you do have a diagnosed clinical condition mentally, and perhaps there needs to be someone monitoring you for your behavior, and perhaps you need to be under closer watch here, especially with your intimidation and your threatening behavior here, Deryl. Who do we contact to make sure that you're not being a menace to society here, Deryl?
I'm kind of in a quagmire.
Quagmire, yeah. Perhaps we should call you Quagmire 2024 at this point. I mean, good heavens. It's a quagmire, all right. I mean, you've got a quagmire going on in your own apartment for 3 hours in the morning here. It's a quagmire. Look at you threatening people. Good heavens. You're a lunatic, Deryl. I have to be quite honest. I don't want to use such harsh words, but Deryl, look at you. You can't explain this. Can you explain this? Please, I would like you to do a new video explaining this, Deryl.
We'll go from there.
Going from there. How will we go from here?
But you're not immune.
Immune to what, Deryl? Immune to what? Immune to your outlash? Immune to your verbal threats? Immune to your doxing? What is it, Deryl? What are you talking about with this immunity stuff? You're speaking like a tyrant. You're speaking like a mafia head. Are you a mafia head, Deryl? Is that what you want to be in life, a mafia head? This is disgusting, Deryl. Like I said, I'm disappointed in you, Deryl.
Be exposed if you want to keep going. If you want to keep going on what you're going on, and we both know what you're doing.
Okay, we both know. You're going to be exposed. Deryl, you're going to expose people here. That's your intent. Clearly, this video is illustrating what your intent is, Deryl. You're going to expose people. Good heavens. Okay, and it's because you both know. Now, please, again, you're lacking specifics. You're lacking specifics about the lies. You're lacking specifics about the lady in Georgia. You're lacking specifics about the lady in New Jersey. You have no specifics whatsoever here, Deryl. How am I supposed to go off of this? You're threatening people. You're saying you're going to expose people, but then you haven't provided the first set of specifics. Deryl, you're looking like a lunatic. I've got to go. This is repulsive. Deryl, please clean up your act. Get some help. Where's the policing agency? Who do we contact about your further degeneration of mental capability, capacity, whatever it is? This is through the roof, Deryl. I've got to go. I'm no longer having any fun here with this. This is disgusting. Goodbye.